I see you there. Well, welcome to another edition of the Barely Watching Podcast. I go by the name of Cobra Karate, sipping on that black coffee, telling motherfuckers to back up off me.
Yes, and it's me, D Mobile Cross the Global. Bo.
Black Seth Rogen. And it's your girl, Cat Double. No special joke today. Let's try to stay out of trouble. There we go.
Word.
Wow, it just flowed.
So first things first, where were you last week?
So I feel like I'm in the office with my HR right now. I had a personal matter to obtain to, and I had to take care of some things. I had to support. I had a friend that lost his sister, so I went to go visit him and his parents and bring flowers. So I did have a personal matter. It was I missed the funeral, so I went to pay my respects. My apologies.
That's dope. That's good of you. That's beautiful. I'm just wondering, your friend that you were visiting, yes. Does he have a thing against phones?
Like, no, but listen.
Did he say, listen, the best way you can support me right now is by not reaching out to motherfuckers? Did he see? Was that a stipulation?
Nah, that wasn't a stipulation. However, I was in the country, so I didn't really have good service. So I was like somewhat trying to communicate, hey, I could do it on the road, or I'm not going to be able to do it at all because I'm out here, but I don't really have good service. So about time I got back into the city, it was later. I'm like, fuck, I just missed it. So my fault. Again, my apologies.
I'm just wondering why there was no communication.
But my first write-up, like if I get written up, I'm just confused. I feel like I'm in trouble, Mom, Dad.
It was definitely a no call, no show.
It was a no call, no show, no
right.
name. Well, it's just my first one, so my apologies.
I thought she was lost somewhere doing the busset challenge or something. I was like, where's she at? Like, what the hell?
I legit. I tell you can watch the show. I legit was like sort of worried. I was like, she's not answering her phone or nothing. Like now I'm starting to think it's something wrong.
No, I got back to you when I got back into the city. It was just late.
No, you didn't. You never got back to me.
When did I text you? Yesterday or the day
before?
before?
The first time we spoke was last night, and we didn't even speak about that.
Nah, but I texted you earlier this week.
Nah, you didn't.
Check it. All right, my fault. I had to.
As far as I know, you were dead for 6 days, and you just came back to life last night.
I didn't post anything on social media either. It's a lot. It's a lot.
No doubt.
I had to get COVID tested. I had to travel. I got back to Houston. It was a lot. So.
It's like why when people be like missing and stuff like that, the first thing you do is check their social media. Like I saying they didn't post. I'm saying a couple days, whatever, couple hours.
You also check their social media if you know that they're a person who is abusing drugs, and if they relapse, you can check their social media.
Yo, son,
How do you see that on social media though? They post that?
No, yo, if you go, it's January 13th, and they posted since December 25th, they high.
Yep. Y'all always look, because usually when they get clean, they tell the world about it, and they keep telling the world about it, and you're like, okay, they're full of joy. I'm saying they're on a high right now, whatever. Saying everything's going good, and then it's like if they don't post, and then he used to post to them every day. I'm saying used to them posting every day, and then 3 months go by and they ain't post nothing. You be like, oh yeah, they relapse. Oh yeah, they relapse.
And then there's the I call it the I'm coming out. The girls who get single.
Oh, okay.
And they're all over social media all of a sudden.
Yes.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
Yep.
I think that's funny. Yep. I think that's really lame too. I think that's low-key lame.
Yo, but I used to think it was lame, but think about the psychology of it. Really, I'm happy in a relationship. I'm not fucking with social media. My relationship goes away. I got all this time on my hands. I'm gonna go back to social media. It makes sense. The things that they say are still annoying. The things that they say are still annoying, but the logistics of it make sense.
Yeah. I just think, okay, so what if you go from being married to now being, single? Do you post? Are you supposed to post? Like
Yeah.
I seen a married couple split up and the girl posted the thing single real quick. Like I was like, well damn, she just, the inside families knew, but she was like, damn, once it was signed, posted single.
Now it depends on how that marriage ended up and how did it end up in divorce. If it ended amicably, not saying right, amicably.
Amicably shit.
Amicably, amicably, you know what I'm saying? If it ended like that, you know what I'm saying, then so you'll give it a little time, say before you ease it out there, whatever. But then if it ended on some fuck shit, whatever. Oh, motherfuckers is doing single out of spite. Talking about I'm available. This person such and such wasn't appreciating the king or queen. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm out here available. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Something happens to the psyche of people when they get a divorce. Like I really think that people it's like a small form of insanity that happens with these people. Like men, it seems to me, at least from what I see, men get divorced and are wifed up within a week. They got a girlfriend.
Nah. Then you're talking.
And then
two different guys. You're talking about two different guys. You're talking about the guy that needs something. I'm saying that always needs some type of affection, always needs that comfort around them, or the guy that's basically like, yo, I'm out here. What's up?
So right. So it seems to me that the dudes that stay single seem to be the ones who are not experiencing that mild insanity. I'm talking about the ones that are experiencing that. I don't have a better word for it, like a mild form of insanity. They get out of a long relationship or a marriage and they're wifed up with a new female within hours. They have a new love of their life. And it seems to me that women are they sort of define themselves as wife. And once they're not wife anymore, they kind of don't know what they are, like who they are or what they are. Like they seem to be kind of lost without being a wife. Not necessarily so-and-so's wife, just a wife.
I think not even with women, because even women go through that period on depending on how I'm saying, depending on what, and again, there's that two type of females too. Women, just like how there is, that two type of male. There's that woman that I always need a man, and I need that comfort and affection. I always need that security and that, I need that extra, that blanket, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into a relationship, I'm saying right away. And then there's that woman, just like the guy, I'm saying I'm just searching. I'm seeing the right one, who I mess with, whatever, and try to ease back into that dating game. So sometimes people don't even put their, their relationship status right away because they're just on the internet searching. You know what I'm saying?
It seems to be like the women. It seems to be like the women who get out of long-term relationships. They stay single for a while, bro. Like a while. Dudes are back in the saddle quick.
Yeah. I mean, look at me. Like, me and Hazel was together for a minute, and then we split up. You know what I'm saying, for like damn near almost 2 years. So the first thing I did was got a Facebook. I was like, let me see what's going on out there. But I didn't think, yo, for real. So I was like, let me see what this is about. But I didn't put my relationship status out there yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking.
I think that you was looking and searching. I think that's both though. I think that men do get out of relationships and then grow right quickly into attachments, or there's men that get out of relationships and go right back to the streets. The same way that there's kind of women that do that. There's a lot of women but there's more women, like Demario said, there's more women. If you were in a long-term relationship, when you get out of it, there's more women that take a long time to get back into a relationship just because.
At least that's what I see.
Yeah, I definitely see that on people I know as well, or things I see. So,
like it seems to me like dudes will get into another relationship back quick and still be stuck on an old girl.
Yeah.
But they're in a new relationship. Whereas old girl is kind of moved on from dude, but doesn't really want another dude.
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's like a weird thing that happens.
So speaking of that, for both of y'all, what do you think there's a time period on when someone's supposed to wait after they break up or divorce or whatever, or should they go right into seeing another person or doing whatever? Do you think there should be like a time period?
I don't think it should. I think you should be over your past situation. So whatever time period it takes you. Some it may take longer. It may have been, like you said, a more abusive or harder relationship. Some of it may be easier to get over because they cheated. So you're like, I'm over this person. I'm over her. She cheated on me. I'm over him. He cheated on me. So I think you should just make sure you're over your past before hopping back in. I don't think there's no time period. Some people get over it quicker. Whatever makes you happy.
And I will say this. I don't know if there's supposed to be a grace period, but I just feel like because I've been a person who broke up with someone and wasn't finished with that person in my mind and then was with another person. I've been that person before. So I feel like there's no time, but I feel like you need to be honest with yourself first and then be honest with the new person and say, hey, listen, I'm available to you, but not really because parts of me are over here. I mean, not say it like that, but be clear.
No, that's real.
And then if the other person accepts that, which they do for some reason, if the other person, most of the time they accept that shit. It's weird.
They do.
Then yeah, sure.
But you have to, so when they accept it, the other thing is you have to consistently remind them throughout, like, hey, I did tell you I was going to be available, but at this extent. Because sometimes they take that little bit, like women will take that little bit of availability that this man is going to provide to you and then think, okay, well, I can make him do this or I can make him want more. But he's already told you from the beginning, like, hey, I can give you some of me, but I'm still fucked up over old girl. Like, I'm not going to really be able to be over there over you. But people accept it, but men accept it too. But then they don't understand when you have to consistently remind them throughout if they do.
As a man, I wouldn't accept that shit, but I've seen a female has accepted it with me, and I'm like, look, mommy, I'm no good. I'm so hood. You don't want this.
I mean, you gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it. You gotta take the whole situation as a rental policy. Yeah, you have it for now, but that shit really still. I'm saying that shit still belongs to the store. At any given time, you know what I'm saying? After the time you rented it out, they can take their shit back.
And that's the problem with men. That's the problem with men. Men are emotionally weaker than women. Women exercise the heart is a muscle. Women exercise their muscle more. They use it more. It's stronger. Men don't really use it. So when a man gets his heart broken or breaks up with that one female, a lot of times it's just gonna be her forever. And that's just that. It's her in his heart forever. Anybody else, you'll get a piece of it, but she got it. You know what I'm saying?
Just like, yo, there was some truth to what Jay said on Love Cry. I was just fucking girls.
I was gonna get right back.
But then there's like the whole flip side that men can't accept that either with women. Sometimes sometimes with women, your heart can kind of belong somewhere else, and you can be
as a man. If any part of you belongs to someone else, I don't want it.
Yeah.
As a man. And I think most men feel like that. I think most men do not want a woman who has any sort of attachment to another dude.
Yeah.
Men are very ego driven. And once they feel their ego is in competition with another ego, it's either they're gonna go extra hard, you know what I'm saying, and compete, or just be like, yo, I'm not into running races, whatever. And you know, and they might. There's a lot
of men. You guys say that because you're men, but there's a lot of men that accept that. There's a lot of men that try to, that accept, pieces of you in certain ways, but then eventually expect more. And when
it depends. I'm saying it depends on the woman. You say it depends on the woman. It depends on her status, and it depends on how that man values that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because they value that woman up here, regardless if they get in a piece or not, they just feel that it's their turn. You know what I'm saying? It's yo.
Pedestal.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
do that, so your turn.
It's your turn.
What you got to think about too is the man who's accepting that, most likely you ain't the only one. He's juggling a couple. Yeah. So he'll take a piece of you because he's got a piece of this and a piece of that. I'm talking about the man who says, I'm trying to have a one-on-one thing with you. I don't want it if it belongs to, and I'm sorry that we think about it in those terms, but we do. I don't want it if it belongs to him.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
That's the thing with women though. How you said that women have accepted you with that baggage. There's also women that wouldn't accept you with that baggage.
And I wish there was more. It just seems to me. It just seems to me like they're cool with it. Like I'm thinking of a few situations right now where dudes got out of long-term relationships, and it was like everybody knew that dude was still hung up on old girl, and dude had the new girl, and the new girl just kind of had to eat it. She just kind of had, yeah, well, and I'm like, wow.
They have kids.
Huh?
And then eventually they have a kid.
Yo,
that's exactly.
And then they think that's the
that situation, and then that's when that situation gets ugly. Because now once you got kids, it's just like, all right, the girl got the new kids, whatever, and you're saying your old kids and everything like that, and that becomes animosity between both of them to the point where they're constantly in competition. And if the dude's a piece of shit type thing, he could be back and forth like, yo, I got the best of both worlds now. Oh, word, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, she is whack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, she is that. But what's up? Okay, yeah, oh, you know, she was talking about this and that, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. But yo, you gotta understand, yo, they're my kids, you know what I'm saying? And yo, they brothers and sisters, saying they siblings, and so I gotta bring them together. Y'all need to work shit out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, men will pit women against each other too on some bullshit, whatever, to feed their ego and to feed their necessary need. But too, a lot of times too, here's a little something that I'm saying for you. That men, when they know that a woman, a piece of that woman belongs to that other man, the only other time where men will accept it is when they know that the piece they're getting, or the piece the piece they're getting is probably a bigger piece, or they give that woman a better piece than the nigga that she's hung up on. They'll accept that more. So basically what I'm saying is that if she's still stuck on this dude, but I know I'm better than this one, I tear it up better, I give it to her better, everything like that. Oh yeah, you can have that. But I know equally. So when I call or whatever, she coming back to me too.
So I would disagree with that, just because I feel like if a dude knows that he is one up that other guy in any area, at that point, she's not his, she's mine. Like, that's at least in the mind of a man. You know what I'm saying? In the mind of a man, she's mine. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a dude is okay with that. You know what I'm saying? If we feel that at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, or when she's down, or when she's hurting, or when she just wants to feel whatever, if we think that she's calling the next nigga, we're out.
Yeah,
right. We're out. Or if we feel like when she gets that little tingle downstairs and she's calling the next nigga, we're out. Like we're definitely out on that. Like, word? Okay. That's his pussy. Weird the way we are. It's weird. Once
so after you gave the lactic and they don't want to do this anymore.
So it's funny. This I want to segue this, once we're done, into one of the topics I sent you. Because the way men are, I don't know why we are like this. Once we get to that part where we can have you physically, we have a hard time shutting that door. You know what I mean? We have a hard time saying, I can't touch that anymore, or that was just that time. I don't know why. Like, if once we go there, we have a hard time shutting the door on it. And women are the exact opposite. Women can go there, and then the minute it's over, in their mind, that is never happening again. And in a man's mind, that can always be just about to happen. In our mind, that can always be right about to happen. That's a fucked up situation between men and women right there.
Yeah. I mean, y'all have more discipline than men.
Go ahead, Kylie, and then I'm gonna go last.
It's like women have more discipline than men, you know, and it's just like once a woman be like, yo, I will never do that again with you. I think the male ego is basically like, really? Okay, let me try. And we'll keep on trying and keep on getting shut down. So
and we can't understand. We can't understand for the life of us. I don't get it. She let me do it before. Why is this an issue?
Our ego-driven ass is basically like, men always feel that they're one step away from them seeing us, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, because men have a hard time reading clues. Most men have a hard time reading clues. We either misread or we don't pick up on it. So sometimes a lot of women, just like for instance, like a lot of things are lost in translation. Like if I have something on social media or whatever, and you put a heart next to it when you could have put a like next to it, the male's like, oh, she loves me. Oh, I could get that. You know what I'm saying? But
or the lady at the drive-thru, she didn't ask the other people how their day was. She asked me how my day was. He wants to dick.
And then it's like, yeah. And then it's like, yo, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because she told them other niggas, hi, how you doing? She said, hey, how you doing to me? So I'm like, oh, nigga, she wants me. You know what I'm saying?
She said, hey to me. She didn't say hey to them other people.
Yeah. So men are bad with clues. And so
that's not our fault. That's not our fault. Our fault. You know why that's not our fault? Because we've been told to look for clues. So we're always looking for clues.
And clues. Women will be very direct with you. So you have to.
Have you ever been romantically involved with a women?
No.
Then you don't know.
Not necessarily. Because a lot of times women wait. They may be saying, even though they say, yo, we're never gonna go through that route again, whatever. Some women are just cool with being entertained and act like it could happen, but and not necessarily they already had it. Never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So some women.
You have to understand that men are always thinking, like Demario said, we're almost there. You're this close to getting it. It can almost happen again. You guys have to understand that women are in control of their pussy. So if they want to give you their pussy, they will. And
we understand that. Most definitely we understand that.
You have to know that they will be direct with you when they want to give it to you. And when they don't want to give it to you, they won't.
They won't.
But you can also read the room, though. Like there's sensual flirtatious, there's funny flirtatious. Wait for them to grab your dick. At that point, hey, they asked for it.
No.
Dick and you're still not going after them.
Listen, I was always taught that no means no. And then when I got older, I realized that there are 132 different no's.
No, yes. No means no. What? No means no. Don't say that. No means no.
Come on, man. Yo, I thought we were keeping it real.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real.
So you never said no, it meant yes. Absolutely. If you can honestly say no to that question, we'll move on. You've never said no and meant yes.
Nope.
It's basically
right there.
Like,
right there.
Basically, you can say it's basically like I meant no at that time, but 3 minutes I meant yes.
But that's still a no. No, that's still a no. No at that time, but yes,
No,
later
no,
it's still a no.
this sounds. You just have to be. People are direct. I just feel like
People are not direct. Period. Now we're talking about women, not just men and women. We're talking about women.
Not all
People
women.
in general
All
are
women.
not direct.
I will agree. Not all women are direct. Some women are more shy and want you to kind of be the aggressor.
And some women, it's part of the game. They like the game.
There are some aggressive women that will let you know where they're at and what they want. So
yes, there are. So
stop fucking with these women who ain't telling you what they want, and start fucking these women who want.
What? You don't think I want to?
All these bitches.
Also, too, where someone will be someone will be indecisive because they don't want to look like they're going back on their word too. So sometimes that's how the cues can get messed up too.
Because they promised themselves, listen, I'm gonna let this nigga come over. I'm gonna go this far. I'm not going that far, and that's it. I don't care.
You know, and also it goes to the thing.
Sometimes one thing leads to another, and they take it there.
Yeah, that too. But sometimes also it's like some women just love to be entertained, even though no intentions of doing whatever with you anymore or whatever like that, or even going that far. The fact that they're entertained by that and you're showing them that and saying that attention, whatever. All right, I'm gonna keep this up a little bit, even though I ain't letting you do whatever no more because it was whack or whatever, or whatever. It's like I'll keep up with the entertainment shit, but we ain't really doing that.
I can say that does happen. That's truthfully. Like you can have some whack sex and just be wanting to be entertained. If he wants to come around, if he wants to rub on your butt, you'll take a butt rub, sure, but you ain't fucking. Listen, because that's what you want to get out of it. But men have to also understand there are lots of men that come over and accept that. You niggas might say you're not the niggas that's gonna come over there, or DeMario, maybe you will. I don't know.
I certainly will.
You'll go over there like, I just got to rub a butt. I went to rub a butt.
Listen. I will take a night hanging out and rubbing a booty than sitting here alone or going to drinking with this nigga any night.
Exactly.
Any night.
So that's what I mean by like, that's also part of only getting pieces of them. Like, hey, this is all I get from her. I'm gonna just do this for her, and that's what I got from her. So yeah.
And that's where you got to learn how to read the room, because it's the fact
you can't. And also, that's why no means no once. Like, read the room.
Nah, yo, listen.
You might not like in the moment. Maybe you did something. Maybe you did something to fuck it up, right? And maybe this is your first couple times coming back around, hanging out with her, chilling with her again. Don't try to fuck her immediately, knowing that the reason why y'all stopped talking is because you was fucking other bitches. Like, take your time and just read the room, because you might not get that yes in the beginning, but give her some time. She might fuck you again. She letting you back around.
See, and this is shit I'm talking about. Yo, you proving our point. Y'all love that. See, this proved the point. Thank you.
The indecisiveness is an issue. Hold on. So earlier, I was talking about Shorty giving herself the pep talk. Oh, I'm gonna let this nigga come. I was talking about the Shorty giving herself the pep talk. Talking about, oh, I'm gonna let this nigga come over and I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, but I'm not doing ABC. For you, the lady in the room, you ain't never had that conversation with yourself? And while you had that conversation with yourself, were you not shaving the kitty? Just in case. He said, like, this nigga is not getting none of this tonight. I swear he is not. Yeah.
So I think
the Chiefs game, Kansas City is up 13-3 on the Browns.
No doubt.
So the Browns are down 3.
No doubt. That's crazy. That's wild.
So, hey.
13-3 update on the game. Oh, all right. What was the next question?
So it was a good segue, because when we talk about the whole territorial and the no means no and all that shit, I was talking to a friend of mine, and it came to my attention that sometimes if you're in a committed relationship with a female and you're whether it's long-term or short-term, I guess longer term, it will become more of an issue because the honeymoon period is gone. You're in a longer-term relationship with a woman, and she gets out of the shower, she's cooking or something, she's looking good.
She looking good.
She's looking good.
Good.
And you just kind of walk up to her and start putting the paws on her. You know, you put your mitts on her a little bit. And she's just like, yo, I am so not, don't do that, please. You know what I mean? Like, she's completely to the point where she almost feels violated, right? I've definitely been in that position before. I've been the guy. And I'm wondering, from a female standpoint, is it ever a bad idea or is it ever a problem to just come up and start putting my hands on you if me and you are in a committed relationship?
No.
Huh?
No.
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 So you're chopping onions, and I just come up and just start bong and bong and bong and I'm your man. I can touch that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
So it's funny you say that because I don't get that response from a lot of females. Or I can't say a lot, the few I talk to about it.
Everyone is different. So for me, I wouldn't mind you coming up and touching me if I'm uncomfortable and I tell you, like, you know, something might be going on with your woman at that time, that day, that minute, that moment. So if she's uncomfortable, I think you have to respect that and be like, "And what's up? You looking good?" So she can feel more comfortable. I don't know. Maybe she just had a baby. Maybe she ain't feeling herself. Maybe she just was bloated. Maybe she got gas. Maybe she's just trying to cut these onions and don't want to be bothered. Maybe something just happened. But understand, like, I don't know if she would mind any other time. I wouldn't mind my man coming up and grabbing her.
Like even if it just came out of nowhere, like me and you, it's quarantine, me and you in the house, it's kind of like a lazy laid back day. We ain't really had too much conversation. And I just walk over, start putting my paws, putting the mitts to you. You're like, ooh, okay. Or are you like, yo, all right, stop. Right.
No, I'm not. I'm like, okay. I don't know, but there might be a minute there might be a moment in time that I will be, but I can't say that I'm that person who don't want it. I would like it personally.
So for Cobra K, so are you, in your experience, has it ever been where you feel like women are not receptive to that?
It all depends. For me, I got kids running around, so you know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
So it's different, but I have no problem grabbing ass. I have no problem. You know, I do it a lot. We in the doctor's office, we down the street, we go upstairs, don't matter. In the 80s. And she does it to me. We be playing ass grabbing Price Right all the time. So
I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have kids, but I want my kids to get used to me and their, your kids, you're married, you got I want my kids to get used to affection because I'm going to be grabbing ass and I want him to be grabbing everything all day, every day. I'm going to walk my house half naked. I want them to be used to that. My kids, but not other people's kids.
I have experienced.
Go ahead.
I have experienced the opposite. I haven't been in very long-term relationships, but the few times I have gotten a lot of the "Are you serious right now?" and I'm not really in that frame of mind right now. You know what I mean? Like, I've gotten a lot of that.
There might be something going on in your relationship. There might be
Well, hey, I said they weren't very long term, so I guess you're right.
So, and then there also might be like an age thing. There might be something that you're not feeling. I think when you were
I'm old.
No. I'm talking about the women and their maturity. They might not feel comfortable with themselves.
Young people?
What
are you trying to say?
It could be, it could be just the thing there. There's not enough time. I'm saying there's not enough time invested, or you guys are not at that space yet to where she feels comfortable that you could do that anytime. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling embarrassed or without feeling, let's say, kind of violated or whatever. Because you guys may not be there yet. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time to be like, yo, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, okay. Unless
it might not take a long time, like Kylie's saying, like understand why. Like I think the biggest thing is ask her why. Like let her know, like, damn, I'm feeling you, but why you don't like this? Because then she has that opportunity to explain it. Maybe she don't like it outside, maybe she likes it inside, and then you can feel what that energy is. But I don't know. I ain't got no problem with it. Like
I mean, I've experienced.
Unless it's from like a grandmother who's like really into church. But even on that, we're gonna slide, do something. I don't know, like
I've experienced the opposite.
Have fun with it.
I've experienced the opposite too, where certain females, there was no, this is an inappropriate time. It was always okay. Like I've experienced it. So I'm just wondering, so then let me pose the question to the men in the room. Is there ever a time where your girl could come up? And by the way, I totally understand the female who's like, yo, this is the right time. Like, don't touch me. Like, I totally understand that. It makes sense to me. But for the men in the room, is there ever a wrong time for a female to come up and put her hands on you?
Is there ever a wrong time?
Yes. Is there ever a wrong time?
Not really. Not really. Because marriage is basically like, nigga, that's hers. You know what I'm saying? Being married is hers. And me being married, it's like, nigga, that's hers, that's mine. So it's just like, I don't care if you on the phone. I don't care if you in front of your mom. Nigga, I grab her in front of her mom. I grab her in front of her mom and her dad. Nigga, I don't give a
That's totally disrespectful. But listen, so what I was saying is, I spoke to a friend of mine about this, and my answer, I was asked, is there ever a bad time for a man? My answer was, I believe there is, but for the life of me, I can't think of what that time would be.
I just never experienced that time.
I can't imagine what is the wrong time.
Because basically, you want to do that, nigga? I got time. I got time. You know what I'm saying? So like, if there is an inappropriate time, hey, we just ain't found that yet.
Yeah.
Like, after a car accident, and
after a car accident.
So if I'm driving and we just got in a car accident and like my titty pops out and his neck is this way, he goes and like licks my titty like, I'm like, really, nigga, right now? We half dead. You want to lick at titty? Like I would probably feel that way. After a car accident.
Nope. That's appropriate. Like, oh shit, baby, your titty's out. Hold on, let me put it back in. Hold on.
Yo, let me put that back in.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so wait. Let me ask for the women in the room. Have you ever went there with a man and did the grab or the touch and was told, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like a real one, like a real, hey, stop. No.
Yeah.
I find it kind of hard to, even though I can't imagine a time where I would say stop, but I find it kind of hard to believe for some reason. No. All right. No. Fuck it. No.
I'm really trying to think.
See, could we be in a supermarket testing each other? Cause like I could be pushing the cart and she goes somewhere or whatever, and then sneaks up behind me and grabs my butt, and I don't jump. She's like, oh, so you didn't jump? Oh, so what other females be grabbing you out there? I don't know. What the hell? I knew you was in here. Who else would be grabbing my ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I mean, I went for a grab in the middle of an argument. Like, it was a bad argument, but it was just like, the argument wasn't what I wanted. I really just wanted sex. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just went for it. It was fine. I didn't get told no.
I don't know. I feel like, I feel like if me and you are
I mean, we talked about it after, but at least we got to talk. It wasn't like, at least we got all that out. We was a little heated.
I don't know. I feel like if we're arguing and you just go grab my junk, I feel like you're trying to use your feminine wiles to win, and I might get upset.
Yeah.
I might get upset.
And it all depends on how serious the conversation is. You go very, very, very serious argument or saying serious conversation, whatever, and you come and do that. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you need to value me more.
I'm not just some piece of meat.
Take me serious. Don't touch me.
No. You put one of these. What color are my eyes?
What color was the dress, bro? What color was the dress, bro? Now, from now on, I look at everything. I look at zoom everything. Quick, you know what I'm saying?
All right, I got one more question that I got, and then we can go into the other things. So this conversation that I had with a friend of mine led to another conversation, and I had this conversation with a couple of friends of mine since then, and I wonder which one is better. Should a man ask permission to do these things, or should we just read the room and follow that? Which is the preferred method?
Are you asking me or?
Well, I'm gonna ask you. Then Kylie and I will talk about what we gather from females.
Okay, for me, I think it's preferred to ask. So personally, I prefer you to ask.
So you meet a nice gentleman. He buys you some hibachi because you know they love hibachi.
Or some sushi. Some sushi.
Yeah, they love hibachi. Sushi, whatever. And things are progressive. Things seem cool. I'm dropping you off and I say, may I kiss you goodnight? That's better than just.
Yeah. I'd rather you ask. I don't want you to just leave it. Because I'm going to say, why are you trying to
agree with you? I like the communication piece of it. I don't really like the whole you should just know thing. I mean, I guess we should be able to read it, but I'd rather just say, hey, may I place my hand upon your coochie? Okay.
Listen.
Yeah.
I highly prefer for you to ask. It is much better because then you'll know exactly where you stand and where you're at. And if I ever told you no in the beginning, and then, like you said, I might have a change of heart a couple of times, you done hung out, I'm starting to feel you a little bit different, then now I know it's my turn to have to initiate it because I already kind of shut you down when you asked. Make sense?
Nah, it makes sense. It makes sense. For me, I was always taught, I always respect women. I always respect women, no matter what. No means no, regardless, whatever. So every time I was in a situation from young to old or whatever, I always try to have the woman make the first move before I was comfortable enough to even go there or whatever. And if I wasn't sure, I would try to make a joke about certain things, whatever. So to see how receptive she was with it. So if we're walking, whatever, and things are going right, you're reading the room, whatever, we're walking, and I bump into you like, oh, shoot, what you doing? Damn, you already trying to grab my ass or something like that? From whatever she says from that, we'll let you know this is cool, whatever. I'm saying, she gives me a response like, nigga, I trying to grab your ass. I'm saying, if I want to grab your ass, I'll grab it. Oh, word? You're going to say, no, you won't. Boom, grab it. Okay, you grab yours. Now you got that, now you got that interaction to the point, okay, I got the green light for that. Then you keep on moving forward and everything like that. The movies taught me. You know what I'm saying? The movies taught me. You know what I'm saying? I was a 90s. I'm an 80s baby. Grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
Young adult in the young adult in 2000. So me personally, I just learned how to read the room. Because I'm saying for me, because I always had the mentality where I would rather me be under aggressive, if I'm saying that right, then being that aggressive. Than being that aggressive type and a woman say, no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because then I feel like a scumbag, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I am a little bit over. You know what I'm saying? What's else? Hold on, let me chill out. So now it's like now I'm at the point where I'm waiting for everything you say. Like if you know what I'm saying, if you ain't giving me that sign, whatever, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always went about it. You know.
That's what's up. I feel like the whole spontaneity, the whole you should just read the room. I just feel like that's always awkward. I think it's always awkward. Even when she's down, I feel like it's awkward. It's just an awkward transition. Like there's been times where I'm not a good reader. I'm sorry, I don't read very well. And there's been times where I've spoken to females after the fact, and what I've gotten was I was been given the green light maybe 15 minutes before I took the turn. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh really? I'm sorry, I didn't know. You know what I mean? So I like the communication piece.
Yeah, and like I said, me growing up in the 90s and everything like that, I try to be as smooth as possible. Sometimes, you know, sometimes a part of me just be like, yo, fuck them, let's go ahead. You know, and sometimes it'll come out real smooth. I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember I did this shit. I'm saying this shit happened in the movie and it went just like that. You know, or, you know, that time where it was just like, nah, chill. You're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me not do that.
So I was gonna say you never took the approach and then made guy felt like looking stupid.
Yeah. That I mean, yo, I think the hardest thing for a man is rejection. That's the hardest thing for a man. For most men, is rejection.
You know, they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Mm-hmm. I think it's easier to not take the fucking shot because taking the shot and missing is fucking soul crushing.
Yo, that shit will put you so far back to the point where it's like, yo,
that's why it's better to communicate. That's why it's better to just ask. So
that shit will send you right back to
leaning in, like Demario said, if you go leaning in for a kiss or just say, hey, can I kiss you? I'd rather you ask because then I'm like, yeah, sure. You can kiss me or not, you can't. And we both just respectfully walk away.
Or even worse.
And then I'm like, ew, what are you doing? Why are you trying to kiss me?
What are you doing? At that point, if I had a knife on me, you get jabbed in the throat. Like, if you're lucky I don't have a weapon on me. And not even out of anger, just because I don't want anyone to have a recollection of this happening. You got to die.
Yes. Ill what you doing or anything like that is basically telling a man you're ugly, you're a piece of shit, you're a rapist. Why are you doing
That's what. Listen, if a woman agrees to come to your house for dinner, for a movie, Netflix and chill, that does not mean whip your dick out because you'll get a why you got your dick out.
Hold on. Let's go back to that. Can we come back to that? Hold that. I want to say on what he said. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten the ill what you doing because I'm nice guy DeMario. I've gotten the what are you doing?
Say,
That's worse. I would rather get an ill what you doing instead of the aw. That's so cute. What are you doing?
And just open up another can of worms because now you just said the nice guy. Oh my God, the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, and that's what I'm saying. Because you gotta understand the era we grew up in. Whereas it's basically like, yo, you never wanted to be that piece of shit guy. You always wanted to be the nice guy. You always the
motherfucking Casanova and Tenderoni and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm being the nice guy.
Hey, listen. Know who made the nice guy being whack? Or being trash? Y'all. Y'all made the nice guy. I'm saying y'all made the nice guy extinct. You know what I'm saying? Because the nice guy always got shitted on. The nice guy, and that's what I'm saying, and that's where I'm saying, and a lot of times, reading the cues, because sometimes you want to have this reputation as the nice guy. You know, you don't want to be the all he wants is one thing type guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so I'm saying, so you're being a nice guy and everything like that. You're not aggressive. I'm saying you're not touching whatever because you're always waiting for those cues. And then you come back later on, you hear, oh, you know, yeah, he's nice. You know, I look at him as a friend though. I look at him, I'm saying more as a friend. He's like
my brother.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's like my brother.
Oh, word, I'm like your brother. Does your brother hit you hard when you talk to him?
Yeah, he's not aggressive enough. I'm saying he's not aggressive enough. I like that shit, guy.
You can't sit around in the wings. If you want something,
I gotta grab the back of your neck
to make you listen to me.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to finish the song so bad, but okay. Anyways, no, nothing wrong with the nice guy. The nice guy just needed to know to speak up and express his interest. You can't.
Yo, listen.
In the back seat, you can't do that. The same way with females. Females take the same role. They have friends, and then next thing you know, why did I say friends?
Well,
sorry.
You know how they say nice guys finish last? Nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys finish in a napkin or in a sock, and then they cry themselves to sleep.
nice guys finish by themselves. Hell yeah. Yes.
And you know what?
Nice guys finish alone.
And you know what? You know where bad guys finish?
On top.
On her face, B.
On top. Behind. They finish on top, behind, on the bottom.
They finish on her stomach or on her butt.
Shut up. You guys are bad. That's not the truth. Nice guys get the girl. Nice guys do what's right.
No, you don't. No, nice guys, you know what I'm saying? Yo, know what I say nice guys finish last? Yo, it's a true statement. Nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last when the girl's done doing her fuck shit, whatever, running around being for the streets, and now she wants to settle down. Yeah, you the last nigga that she want to be with because she done with all that shit. That's what they mean by nice guys finish last. That's what they mean by that. That's what, so
when she got a child in her early 20s and she's doing credit repair and she's got a small business she's running. Her baby daddy is in rehab for the third time. That's when she wants a nice guy.
Exactly.
Those are the bitches that you guys fuck with. Some of us feel like nice guys in the first place. Nice guys come first. They do not finish last in everybody's race.
No, y'all women created it, because how many times have you messed with someone?
This is y'all women shit. I'm tired of that.
I'm saying, but how many times I've heard a woman say, many women say, yeah, he's cool, but he's just too nice. He's just too nice. What does that mean? He's just too nice.
You know what? So we talked about this.
Well, sometimes women want to feel protected, and some men don't give them that sense of that security blanket of being protected. So that can be the point that they mean that he's too nice. Like
so to let people know.
Hey, hold on.
Stuff,
hey.
I don't say.
Listen,
I'm gonna start punching females in the stomach and be like, listen, I'll do that to anybody who tries to hurt you.
Hey, listen, early 2000s, hey, I was one of the nicest guys. As far as protection, oh shit. Protection out the ass. Us. If y'all know us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we nice, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we say we the nicest guys, but 50 bullets in your ass make my day. Shit. Out of here. And yeah, I was a nice guy. I was a very nice guy. You want to feel protected? Okay, of course. Nigga, do you know who we are? You know where we from? Shit. Yeah, but yeah, some of y'all women, it's like, yo, I'm saying a lot of y'all need to stop playing with the game. I think women play more games than men.
I don't think. Let's finish that one. But I don't think. I was joking around earlier. I don't believe the whole, women only like assholes thing. I don't truly believe that. I think we talked about this before on this show, but what I truly believe is that the qualities that women find most attractive in men are a lot of the qualities that bad boys have. So sometimes I feel like they end up being with those guys because they have a lot of the qualities that a man that they're looking for has, like the whole the confidence, the self-assuredness, the I can come and go without you sort of. I don't need you to. You know what I mean? Like those sort of things that an asshole has are things that are naturally just attractive, and not just to women. Those are things that are naturally just attractive to people. So I think that women end up with assholes because they are attracted to that more, and they need to like filter that shit.
You know, not even in and to go back on your point, I don't even think it was even the asshole type. I think it was more of that person be a dominant, I'm saying alpha male. A lot of women look for the alpha male. But at the same time, the alpha male, the definition of it gets fucking mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, yeah, you could be alpha and everything like that and still be respectful and, still,
And I have a problem. I have a problem with the whole alpha male thing. Like when someone says alpha male to me, I think of a kind of a whiny, kind of complainer, kind of I need to be in charge kind of person. And I think a real man doesn't need that.
No, definitely not. I'm saying definitely not.
When people say alpha male, I think more of like a diva. Like you're a male version of a diva, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm gonna say that. I mean like alpha male to the point where it's just like if you show your dominance, it's just like, yeah, I still respect you, but at the same time, I still show my dominance. I still show that I'll stand on my word, and it's I think it's more like presence, so to speak, to the point where she's like, yo, if I say this, I know I won't be able to get away with that. Not meaning it's gonna end in some physical abuse or whatever, but to the point where, nah, he's not gonna stand for that, and I just can't get off that easy, whatever. So yeah, I might hear about it, or we might go back and forth about it type shit. I'm not talking about like, oh, he's gonna fucking beat me or throw me down type shit. I'm not saying I'm not talking like that. I'm talking about like showing your presence, showing your dominance to be like, yo, yeah, I know you said that, but here's my point, and this is why I feel this way. But in a respectful way, but at the same time showing that you ain't just gonna walk over me like that, and nah, it don't go this way. But yeah.
A real leader, a real strong person, a real alpha is strong enough to lead, but also strong enough to follow.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, and most of the time, these quote unquote alpha males can't follow.
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
And to me, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or sound superior. To me, that's kind of bitchy. Like, I need to be in charge. Like, I don't need none of that. Like,
yeah. It's like, oh, if I don't get my way, it's either my way or the highway type shit.
That's
always.
That's kind of bitchy to me.
Yeah, that is. And I see dudes like that. I see some dudes like that. I'm like, yo, I'm saying that nigga's a bitch. Why they like that? I'm saying that's some bitch shit.
Like in most relationships, I'm not gonna single you out, Cobra, but in most relationships, the woman is in charge of 90% of it until the man says, hold on now. And then it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But for the most, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, if she can run it, sure. What are we doing this weekend? I don't know. I have to ask my wife. Like,
and that's called respect. That's what that's called. That's called respect. And come saying, because I respect her. Yes, things will go. She could run that, but there's sometimes I'll be like, hold up.
Yeah.
Don't talk about scared business. Don't ever talk about scared business.
Hey, don't bring that scared business to me.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta, hey, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So I don't feel like, all women end up in fuck with whatever you said, fuck boys, bad boys because of that. I do, You said some other shit, Demario. I don't know. Y'all talked a lot. But yep, agreed.
Well, hold on. I kept pausing to let you talk, and you was like, "I'm good." So
I'm good.
No, I was trying to get in, but y'all kept going. But the
I
shit you
stopped
said about
several times to let you talk. You didn't say that.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? I'm saying you around alpha males. And you be I'm saying
no,
you was
it's
fine.
not. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you niggas with the alpha male shit. I absolutely hold on, no, but I absolutely agree. Alpha niggas cannot take lead. I mean, cannot take assistance. They don't want to be told what to do. They have some type of issue. They want to be a man. They need to make sure they're the man and the man in the relationship. Those type of men, they don't really get too far in businesses and life, and in most situations, because you're hard to do business with, you're hard to make money with. Like, what are you absolutely being able to do if you're just that type of man who has to always be in charge? You can't ever take a partnership, or sometimes they just can't take a partnership from women. So that was the other flip side. When you're talking about women who end up in relationships with bad men, a lot of men end up in relationships with bad women who can do nothing for them and can't provide and can't even implement anything within their relationship or within their union or whatever they have going on, because they're just the ones that like are the yes ma'am, the okay. They fuck up their relationships for these, side pieces or these yes ma'ams that they want, and they don't get any further in their life in a relationship. So if you're gonna talk about the bitches that end up with the niggas that are just bad niggas, like the bad man, because that's the one they choose, talk about the niggas that end up with the bitches who do nothing for them and can't help them grow because they're that alpha nigga who can't take assistance and take that on that yes man. So yeah, I had a lot. Sit.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know no NATO. I don't know no NATO.
You don't know no NATO? Oh, so you don't know NATO? Oh my God, I was just watching that yesterday. It was just so... I was watching it like, yo, this movie's funny as fuck. I can't believe I haven't watched it.
It's so you just hit on something. It's you just hit on something. Watching a woman with a man who is no good, it's like you see that a lot and it's sad. And watching a man with a woman who is no good just seems sadder to me. Because to me, once that man has been beaten down and broken, now he's going to go and infect the other women. Whereas I don't really think the women go out and infect the other men when they've been fucked up as much.
If they don't, because if they do find a man like that, he's already been beaten and broken like that. So I don't think that she's infecting him.
Right, and I think that men, again, this is a broad generalization, that men get fucked up and broken from a no good woman, and they just go out and spread that shit like the plague to the women, and just planted these seeds of doubt and this horrible, this bad juju into the world, and that is like that's a sad state of affairs to witness. Like you'd be like, oh man, yo, you know that dude, man, he's always was a working dude. He had the best job. He had a job when we was in high school, and now he's driving this, and he don't do this, he don't do that. And, oh, he's going out with who? Oh man, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So why is it sadder? Why is it sadder for men, but then for women it's expected? That's not cool.
It's not expected. It's seen more. So it just automatically it affects you a little bit differently. And then secondly, like I said, the women kind of take it and internalize it and whatever with it, whereas men take it and kind of they become infectious to the next woman and the next woman and the next woman, which creates the cycle.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna argue with that. Yup, you hit. Yeah, I feel you 100%, just like that.
Straight like that. Look at you dropping relationship gems and shit. I told you we're gonna get you a girl this year.
Yep. And I'm gonna fuck her up good because I'm fucked up.
No, this artist I follow out here in Houston. She's your type. I think you got. I want to.
Yeah, she's my type. Every time a female tells me that this girl is your type, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You want me to pull her up?
What's her name?
Free mix art something.
Speaking of type, what's up with the busted challenge? I like that challenge. I like it.
You letting your wife do the busted challenge?
Nope.
Oh, so then what the fuck you like about this shit?
Listen, I'm talking about the creativity of it.
Yeah.
That's not his type.
Ooh.
That's not his type, Kylie.
You said she knows your type.
He doesn't know anything.
Why you guys say it like that? She doesn't know anything.
No.
Oh man.
Just send me that, okay?
So let me see something. You know what I'm saying?
This was the other. Let me tell you the other one. This was the other one.
She looked a little too light skinned for me, but whatever.
She's black. But
Oh,
this was the other one. This was the Atlanta one. What's her name?
Are
we waiting to fill the air? What you got?
Okay. Well, no, that's not what. See, damn, I was just talking about a certain point too. But damn. But oh yeah, busted challenge. Yo, so with that, every time there's a challenge.
What is the busted challenge, by the way?
So I don't know where that song comes from, but there's a part it ends with like Nelly's. I think my butt getting big. Whatever. And the girl saying the woman, she's you know what I'm saying, she's basically dressed in, she's regular. You know what I'm saying? She's regular, no makeup, whatever. I'm saying how she is. And then when the song comes down, they dip and it goes to them all glamoured up and they start bouncing, twerking, and everything like that to the song. Bust, you know what I'm saying? You never seen it? It's like everywhere. So, and with these challenges, they always start good, but motherfuckers always try to get too creative and it ends up going bad. But niggas always gonna put their spin on it. You know what I'm saying? I always want to throw some sauce on it and everything like that. So
one of y'all gotta send me a busted challenge video.
It's like everywhere. I don't know the artist, I'm saying, who actually does that song.
It's a TikTok.
It's everywhere.
Maybe I'll just Google it and see.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta actually see it. Are you watching it right now?
Nah, you don't have to Google this.
Girl, are you high? Yo, why is it right on the part where I got y'all's faces at? Yeah, nobody want to see that.
D Money wanted to see it. DJ.
Hello? Yeah.
D Money was all up in that?
Yeah. Why you say, girl, are you high? Why you do that to me?
Because you were holding it like mad awkward. I couldn't see shit. The thing is, I don't know about other men, but I am not interested in sexy twerky videos on my social media timeline. I'm not interested in the least. I'm
trying to find the best challenge for you.
I feel like if I want to look at porn, I'll go look at porn. I don't want to see that. Like, not in that space. I'm not looking for that there. Like, yes, that's nice. She has a very juicy ass. Thank you. I was trying to read about Spider-Man. Like,
shit.
I told you right when he comes back. I knew it was gonna happen.
What happened?
I didn't want to smoke.
She was twerking.
You was twerking?
Not twerking.
So you gonna do the busted challenge?
I want to know why you won't let your wife do it.
Because, yo, I don't want people seeing her ass everywhere and everything like that. Like, nah, that's for me.
Ass ain't everywhere. You just have on a nice dress. You just go from looking everyday quarantine to I'm ready to go out. Why can't she do that?
I have seen that before.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with your wife doing it? You like the challenge so much. Why can't your wife do it?
Because I like other people doing dirt and not my not my people.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Shit, that's some real shit. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You want me to be honest? I'm being honest.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Talk your shit, homie.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Cobra.
Like, yo, yeah, y'all motherfuckers like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all motherfuckers like, like, yeah, motherfuckers twerk all and say all that shit if you want. Not mine.
Not mine. Fuck out of here.
Listen, I really do not agree with you liking the challenge, but not allowing your wife or feeling like my wife should do it.
Hey, listen.
You should want to see hers first.
Who said he hasn't done it? Who said he hasn't done it for me?
Miss Kiki. Miss Kiki.
Yeah.
Do you like football?
Yeah.
Would you be okay with your son playing football? All right then.
That's different.
How? Tell me how.
I don't want my son to get a concussion and die.
I don't want my wife to be shaking her ass on camera.
So?
What's the difference?
She's not gonna die. The reason why I don't want him to play football is because he could potentially die.
And what I'm saying to you,
like you're on a camera, no.
And what I'm saying to you is, you and I are saying the same thing. We are both saying that's cool, but not mine. We're both saying the same thing.
But the reason why it's not a mine.
The reason why is the reason why it's not as important. It is important.
First of all, Gail, don't hit me with that. You hit me with that.
Gail, enough.
You hit me with that. The reason why I was like, damn, nigga.
Okay. The reason why matters. It does. But the reason why is secondary to the idea because it's the same general idea. We both said that's cool, but not for mine.
No, sweetheart. But the reason why is what I'm asking. Why doesn't he want his wife to make a busted?
Because she's mine.
Yeah.
Your son.
And the extent, no, it's not because of my son. It's because of death. He can die. He can get a concussion and die. That's the reason why.
All right, but basically,
no reason except for because she's mine.
And that's what those other football players
that sounds controlling. But you're okay to look and fantasize about others. How is that okay?
But you're okay to watch football and watch these gentlemen possibly die, but not your son. It's the same theory. It's the same idea.
It's a little extreme. It's a little extreme. It's a little
the goalposts.
Extreme. Yes, it's a little extreme and everything like that. But yes, I mean it's yours. I'm saying, yours can do that, but not mine.
It's the same idea. It's the same general idea.
No,
right.
I didn't ask. But I didn't ask if yours can do it or mine couldn't. What I said was, what's the reason why yours can't and you can't?
And my reason is basically, I don't want my wife's ass in the camera. You know what I'm saying? Wobbling. Wobbling. You know what I'm saying? Her bust. I'm saying her on her knees, bouncing up and down for other people's enjoyment. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to show it. I'm not trying to show everybody the world. I'm saying how Drake said it. I'm not trying to show you to the world. I'm trying to save you from something. What he said, yeah, that's me.
That's me though.
That's me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's like, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with my wife's ass being on Front Street to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas can do that shit if y'all want to. That's cool. But not
right.
How? I'm saying how ain't right.
If you feel like football is a dangerous sport and that people can die, then you shouldn't be watching it.
Fuck that. I don't make no money off football.
But you getting enjoyment. I'm saying you getting enjoyment from it. You are getting enjoyment from other people's son crushing another person's son. But
talk to her.
Not my son. Not my son.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Not mine.
So
I
understand it.
Listen, I would let my son play football because he will make us millions of dollars. So fuck it. Just like I let my wife sell her pussy, she gets millions of dollars.
Hey. And I'm saying now it's different because that's like pimping. Basically, if she's selling it and he's giving it to me, that's basically pimping.
She's not selling it in the sense of like sleeping with other men. She got her OnlyFans. And she's selling the illusion that you can possibly see with her. So all she's doing is bringing home millions of dollars for you, your kids, your family, your family's family. She's supporting the grandparents. She done buy her parents a house, but they're not fucking her. She's yours. She's fucking you every night. She's selling that illusion with her ass. She's not even doing appearances.
See, so I have to agree with her on this. Like, I don't agree with putting a judgment on these women. I don't agree with that.
I'm not judging. I'm just basically like, nah, I'm just not for other people fantasizing on what I got. That's it. It like what you said, what's mine.
Day for free. They do that every day for free. The people at the grocery store, when they see her, the nigga at the gas station that sees her, when she's at work, them niggas do it. The bitches that like females, they do it every day for free.
But it's not.
I'm not charged them.
No, I'm saying, but it's not by intention. You know what I'm saying? But it's not by intention. So it's basically like, yo, if she happens to wear pants that, you know what I'm saying, that are tight, whatever, and you can see the form, whatever, because there's no hiding it. It's just like, yo, I gotta accept that. But there's a difference between her wearing tight pants and her freaking having her pants off and shaking her ass. There's two different things. You know what I'm saying? One's attention and one's basically like, yo, I can't help this. Whatever. I'm saying it's gonna be there. So, I mean, yeah. It's just like, yeah, you know, it's just like, yeah, there ain't no twerk videos here or nothing like that. Nah, for me, but not for other people. It's a private party. You know what I'm saying?
You were not invited.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So invite only. But yeah, what you gonna call it? But nah, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, when they do the challenge, you know, it goes from saying they stick to the script. Then always, like everything, it just goes left. Always goes left. Or someone deviates from what it's supposed to be. Like I remember when what's the joint? Beyonce song. I've been drinking. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How many different versions of that came out? Remember what? Yo, the gospel one. I've been praying. Yo. When I heard that one, I was.
Is that the surfboard song?
Yeah, the surfboard joint.
Surfboard.
Yeah. So they had a gospel one. I was like, okay, you know, whatever.
Granted on that. Granted.
Yeah, that's how all these challenges go crazy. So I'm looking at the busted challenge, whatever, right? You do the certain things, but there's some everybody wants to jump on. I'm saying everybody wants to jump on the challenge, but it's basically like, you know, you ain't got the equipment to do all that. So now you're just gonna jump into it and just do your own shit. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. Like I know you're supposed to do it like this, but fuck, I'm just gonna do it different. I'm just gonna lay down and hump the floor. And hopefully my booty shake.
So like, I think what you're talking about.
Yo, I saw that, and I'm like, yo, that's not the
share that. You gotta share that.
So
share that.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I think that's hilarious. I love when something comes out and then deviates into something else. That's hilarious, especially these challenges. It's like, yeah. I love it. It's funny.
Now there was one where there was a woman. You know, she did everything. You know, I'm saying she did everything, and then when the busted part came on, she bent down and she had a gun. You know what I'm saying? And she was acting like she was shooting. It was like busted. But you could tell she was trained, you know what I'm saying, with the gun and everything like that. She was like busted. You know, she was showing she was taking the clips out, reloading it after she was done. She was saying she took out
She didn't shoot herself in the foot.
Nah, she took out her backup. And I was like,
that
dope how she did it. That was very dope how she did it. And she promoted her gun club. And I was like, that was dope. I wasn't thinking about that. And you know, the busted, she was busting, you know what I'm saying? She was, you know, it was dope. I liked it. So she was really busting it. I was like, I can get on board with that.
Keyshawn, do you have a busted challenge video of your own?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's
yes.
Are you going to put it out there? That's a maybe. Okay. No doubt.
Yeah. So are you gonna put yours out there?
Yes.
That's a maybe. We got to answer.
No, I don't. I'll do one today. I'll do one today.
You think you're gonna do it?
Mm-hmm. I'll do it today.
Oh, okay.
Stay tuned, Mario.
I knew it.
I'm gonna say.
Yo, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with no busted challenge. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, you know, speaking of, you know, we was talking about sports. Yes, James Harden is now on the Nets. Joined my man, I'm saying KD, I'm saying Kevin Durant, Kyrie acting crazy. Let me not say acting crazy. You know, he going through something. Obviously, you know, I think it's a mental health reason, everything that he's doing. And there's, I guess, some chances that he might be sitting out for the year. There were some rumors about that and everything. But yeah, man, Harden, at first, when he went to the Nets, I was a little bit worried about that because having Kyrie on there, having KD on there, those are three players that constantly need the ball. Especially Kyrie. Like, he's a point guard, but he's a scoring point guard. And he always has to have control. He always has to, you know, he's basically a floor general. Harden, he was made into a point guard, but he's a shooting guard. And he always demands the ball. And a lot of times, he basically takes a lot of air out the ball. Basically, he dribbles too much. You know, he does this. He plays a lot of one-on-one. And so I was like, damn, how is that going to coexist? You know what I'm saying? With KD, I'm saying, who's just a constant scorer, who's saying who definitely needs the ball too. But after the game yesterday, I'm like, yo, they might be able to coexist. I don't know how Kyrie fits in there, but I'm okay with him not being in there. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him not being in there. And a lot of people do and I also forgot, you know what I'm saying, at one point Harden did have, you know what I'm saying, he was leading the league in assists at one point too. You know what I'm saying? I think it's MVP year, so I forgot about that too. But now I think it's more of a confidence thing. You know what I'm saying? He got a bona fide 100% scorer, with KD. So, you know, I don't know. He showed a different light. Stay tuned. They look kind of, you know.
Anyways, before DeMario goes,
the Royal Rumbles tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
I'm like so lost with wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling in years.
Nobody watches wrestling anymore. Back to Kevin Durant.
Real niggas do. You grew up on it. You grew up on it.
You know what's funny? If you haven't grown up on wrestling, I can't even, like, we can't relate. How you see those memes that's like, if you don't know the song, you're too young for me. The first thing, anyone who's interested, anybody I'm talking to, I automatically ask them, do you watch wrestling? Did you used to?
I feel that way about wrestling. I feel that way about wrestling, and I feel that way about a person who grew up in our city and never went to like either Boys and Girls Club or Youth Net.
Yo,
like, what's wrong with you?
Would you do?
Nah, because there's those kids that would just basically that just couldn't go outside. They couldn't go no further than.
I can't fuck with you.
Huh?
I can't fuck with you. You're weird.
What? I can't fuck with you.
Yo, but there's a lot. But there's a lot of kids that didn't go to UNet. No idea.
And I can't fuck with you. You weird.
Nah, basically their parents kept them sheltered. Their parents kept them sheltered. That's what it was. Their parents.
And they're weird. I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
UNet was everything. UNet was everything.
Youth programming as a kid in the place where we grew up, everybody was there. And if you weren't there, you're basically a homeschool kid and you're weird.
Or lived in the suburbs.
Sure. And in which case, I revert back to my previous statement. I can't fuck with you.
You can't relate. Whoa, interception.
Not mine, though.
What game you watching?
Kansas City and I'm Cleveland. Chiefs and Browns.
Yeah, I'm not a big football fan at all.
No?
No, I'm mostly basketball and boxing.
I'm mostly basketball and then football second. And then now college football.
See, at one point I was very, very heavy on college football, but then I started working second shift. And so my Saturdays, Saturday college football was done.
We're done. I didn't know anything about college football until I moved to Georgia. And like they are so like just consumed with college football. This nigga. They're so consumed with college football. I just got into it from living down there. And I was like, oh, I like this. Like it was good.
Yeah, I was like, yo, even back then, like even growing up, college basketball was life. College basketball was definitely life. Then it went to then it came to NBA. And then it was boxing for me. But now it's just like I'm probably more of a boxing fan, yeah, because I love boxing. I'm probably more of a boxing fan than I am a basketball fan.
I was like, does boxing even still come on?
Of course it does. What's wrong with you, girl? Of course it comes on.
I be hanging out one fight every like.
Better. And I was probably better in boxing than I was in basketball anyway, so that's why. But yeah, I love boxing. Top shit. Oh yeah.
What's the next big fight? What you cooking? Looking like a Starbucks employee. Let me get a motherfucking vente caramel frap.
Yo, y'all taking too long. I had to start preparing my meal.
I know. What time is it? I gotta start cooking too.
I ain't cook shit today. Yeah, if I'm since cook something, it's gonna be something easy.
Do you work tomorrow?
Who, me?
Do you work tomorrow? Yeah.
Nah, my days off are Sunday, Monday, and I'm officially on FMLA starting Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
And then my surgery.
Do I work tomorrow?
Nope.
Hey, we're all live. What you cooking?
I'm making wings and I'm making taco dip.
Okay.
Do you have an air fryer?
Nope.
Why?
Because I don't have the money and I don't have,
Bitch. You don't got the money or the bitch.
Nailed it. But I know how to oven fry. You ever oven fry wings? It works the same way.
Yes. I kind of oven fried. Yeah. The secret, you know what it is too? The cheat codes. Using the preseason mix for the chicken. You got the Sylvia's. You got the Sylvia's fried chicken mix, and then you got the Louisiana joints. A lot of people don't know about the Louisiana joints. The Louisiana fresh fry.
I use the fish fry.
Yeah, the Louisiana fresh fish fry and the fried chicken mix. Shine.
This all you need right here.
Hey, nah, man. I'm telling you, that's Sylvia's. Sylvia's a cheat code, bro. Sylvia's a cheat code. Have niggas be like, God damn, you can fry some chicken. Be like, yeah, I know. Like, making in competition with niggas. Be like, I think your fried chicken's better than my mom's. Like, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, I think that's about I'm saying that about does it.
Yeah, I think we've squeezed everything we could out of this so far.
You know, it's gonna be a Chef Boy eating for real. You know. But yeah, as anything, I go by the name of Cobra Karate. Finished that water. Now I'm about to go into wine. See how the night is. See if it's fine. I'm drinking tonight. Fuck that.
Trying to get it all in before the surgery.
You know,
Word. And
know,
it's right here. It's your man D Mobile in the kitchen with his cooking ass.
Steele's Kitchen.
I'm a cooking asshole.
I'm a cooking asshole.
Okay, we're done. It's your girl K Double. We're out. Bye.
Peace.
And we won't have to find